So today's video, I'm going to talk about the importance of pricing a home. So growing up, and it's still a running show right now, currently in 2024, is The Price is Right. So on the game show, you have to name the correct price. And also in real estate, you have to name the correct price based on the market. And also when you're working with your agent, the agent is going to give you comparables of what has sold, but keep in mind that home sold for that particular price at that time. So a lot of variables come into play with that, with the local economy, with the regular economy, the US economy. So all of those things take into play, and it takes into account for how much inventory was around then, what interest rates were, what employment was during that time. So you want to look at that, but also can the market right now yield you what that is if your house is identical to theirs? Now, it might be the same floor plan and everything, but if you made your house look exactly like theirs, would it sell for that price? So that's what you're working with an agent to work on that. And then when you put the home on the market, things can change. So you may have to do a price adjustment. But if you did a price adjustment, it can't be for a little amount. Like $5,000 is not really going to affect the traffic in a home or not. It's just not going to do that. And also, pricing is a critical component other than staging a home and doing professional photos. Pricing is a major part of the process. If it's not priced right, it will never sell. That I don't like to use the word never, but it never will. So if you don't price it correctly, it won't sell for the desired price that you want. And a lot of times buyers will not submit an offer at a lower price. Like say if the home was $500,000. For instance, but you really need it to be at $450. More than likely, a buyer is not going to insult you by writing a lowball offer or offer you $425 because it's like, oh well, yeah, they'll never accept that. So there's no need to even waste your time to write it. Because when I'm representing a buyer, I'm not going to waste my time writing an offer that low. Because it's like, especially if you just came on the market, it's like, well, I see. It depends on the situation, but more than likely not. If, clients will say, oh, well, why didn't they just submit an offer? They're not going to do that because the agent feels that they're wasting their time writing it, so they don't see an outcome, and then they're advising their client not to do it. So it doesn't make sense. It's like, well, you wouldn't go in Tiffany and say, oh, I want those $10,000 earrings for $1,000. It's just not going to happen. You're wasting your time. So pricing is crucial to the process. So pricing it, I would say aggressively, but not aggressively with the market. So don't price it at the market because the market can go either way. So I don't really like to price the market above. I mean, you got to look at the inventory. Like, what is your competition? So if it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhome, what else is in that price range? Take it by zip code, then take it by city, then take it by county. What is your competition? Because everyone that's looking at homes more than likely are going to look based on that. So they're going to look at what's in the zip code, then they're going to look at what's in the city, because the city may have a couple zip codes. Then they're going to look at what's in the county. So county-wide, what is your competition? And what does that look like? Though real estate is local to the neighborhood, but you want to see, okay, how does my home compare to everything else? Like, just think of it, if you were a buyer right now, what would you buy? Would you buy your own home? And also, I would say to you, if it's anything in your home that you would change, write it down, and then let's talk about it and see if we can get it improved and get you more money. That's all for today's video. I'm Rashana Levin, Realtor with KW United. For more questions about pricing and getting your home on the market, give me a call at 240-284-4600. 4114.